Oh, damn.
You got that water?
The camera's like looking at me. I
Got that water.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 12.
12.
11.
Help him out, guys.
12.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 12. Life after college. College.
Woo!
What are you guys' current situations in reference to college? I'll start.
No. Can we start off with how's everybody doing today?
Today, man, seeing how it's a brand new day, I'm doing phenomenal.
I feel great.
Or like Future said, sensational.
Sensational.
Ew, does you even say that?
Life is good.
He said life is good.
Sensational.
You know, when you're in the, what he said, when you're in the sun with the red bottoms, you know.
Life is
Sun
good.
with the red bottom.
Something, I can't remember what he said completely.
Sun with red bottom.
I
Working
said when
on
he
the
into
weekends
something.
like usual.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Pete, that was PJ's caption last week, just to let y'all know.
working on the weekend.
You what?
Yeah, it was.
Swish.
I don't know. Probably.
Good morning, guys. How you guys doing today?
It's definitely the afternoon. How you doing, Jeff?
Wake your ass up.
I am awake.
That's a fly ass coat too.
Thanks, I stole it from you.
Let it be known, girl.
Watermelon and all that?
I guess.
You know.
Yeah.
No, why you
And
touching his
some
coat, my
stuff
nigga?
on the back.
That's fine.
But surely, Mr. Saturday.
Can I
but
borrow
it's
that? I'm
like,
going to a party tomorrow.
hey, man. Sure.
So now you want to start?
Yeah, I want to start. As far as my schooling situation, I'm in my last semester of college. This is exciting.
I am a college graduate.
I am also a graduate of
I graduated years ago. It was fun.
The graduation, anyways.
Did y'all go to y'all graduations?
I did.
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
The department
No,
and the
well,
graduation?
when I graduated, there was actually I'm lying.
Way back in your
I
day?
didn't go to the department one because I was like, nah.
How
I
you
just
go
showed
to the
up.
one that they say your name?
I think it was different back then.
Gotcha.
9-5.
I can't remember.
No, they said our names.
I guess I didn't want to go
Okay,
there.
fine. I had no choice. Parents wanted to go to both, so it's like they're saying your name. You're gonna walk across that stage, and then we're gonna come the next day. I was
Like,
like,
make us
they
proud.
bought me two
Yeah.
dresses. I was like,
I don't know. Me planning on it. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the big one when they don't say my name because I sat in my
hot in the
yeah I sat
big
in Wills's my man Will's. I sat at his shit last year, and I was just like
What do they call that one again?
Commencement.
I just sat there and was just like, why are we all here? No one's gonna say anybody's name.
I mean,
Everyone's
it's just a moment. Just to
You have a
do it.
speaker, and it depends. Sometimes if
like
we
if your
pop in.
speaker's Michelle Obama like that one year, that's awesome. But it's like
They
this
missed my
is
year for that one.
another random dude. Yo, that week that Michelle Obama was around, it was crazy.
Everybody was acting up.
No, you know, I live over here, so it was like mad random black SUVs parked all around our neighborhood.
You dead ass. You low key just gave up your location.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
well, we already talked about that. What did you guys major in?
Psychology.
Gang, gang.
I did art.
Gang.
Gang. Oh, art.
Psychology.
Like computer generated images. That was awkward for me to say.
So,
Graphic design.
Yes.
art, like, did they teach you how to draw?
No. They didn't teach me none of that shit. You either came in there with those skills or you didn't.
Did it weigh on your grade? Your ability to
My
draw?
inability to draw
Yeah.
in drawing class.
But he actually had to draw.
Actually, facts, yo. I think I took like intermediate drawing, and like I hadn't drawn like it mad long, so my drawing was trash, and I ended up getting maybe like a C plus or some shit in that.
Bullshit.
Because like they took it more seriously. It wasn't like an introductory class. It's like, oh, really? Come on.
Psychology.
Oh.
I thought I said that already.
Oh. Anyway.
We'll stick with you. Are you using your degree in your current job?
No, but I'm using it in life. My current job, no. No,
By
I'm
understanding people.
understanding people, you know what I mean?
I know I made an issue about the last episode about plugging the show that you're on
While you're on it.
while you're on it. But yeah.
I mean, I could say I use it as far as my job go. I'm the youngest one there, and like everybody comes to me for advice and like leadership.
Because of your
only-
fresh
if only they
perspective
knew.
on things.
Yeah, pretty much.
If only they knew.
If only they knew what, Malik.
Oh,
If only
nothing.
they knew what.
Nothing for the camera.
Nothing
And
for the camp.
Jess, do you use your current degree?
What I do, because I'm like a therapist for everybody who I touch their face. That's not odd.
You touch their face
As
and
a
their
makeup
minds.
artist, you come in close quarters with
You
people.
a makeup artist?
I feel like PJ has expressed that.
Will you really be having conversations like that? Will you-
Yes. They'll tell me about everything because it's an hour and I'm with them and I'm literally up close, like open your eyes, close your eyes, and they're just like, because it's awkward, so they want to talk.
It's like
about
I need
their
you to
life.
tell you. I need to tell you about this argument me and my husband had
Yeah.
last night. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
this
whole
shit.
thing.
The last time
So I
I've ever
use
been
it
this
all
close
the
to
time.
somebody, I love them.
that's awkward as hell.
No, it's when they stare into your eyes like they bury into your soul while you're doing it.
It's like, ma'am, could you please close your eyes?
No one's ever been this close when she starts sniffing you. When you touch her face.
You smell good.
No, that's just by accident because my hair always smells nice. So they're like, what is that?
So they do be sniffing you?
Yeah. My hair comes into the room before I do, so they smell like, coconut hibiscus. So it's just like, what is that fragrance? I'm
How
like,
often you be hitting up HR?
I don't have an HR as a freelancer. So
Oh,
I'm my personal
trash.
HR, so if it
That mean all
comes,
that money coming back to her, dog. She rich.
No,
Don't do
taxes.
that.
Taxes exist.
I have
Damn, yo. They be sniffing you? That's crazy. It's not good. Nudge, are you using your degree in your current line of work?
Yes.
Excuse me. So we here, ain't we?
That is why we have such nice things.
It's like, yeah, every day. I mean, it's not as luxurious as it might be looking, but like, yeah, it's more practical than I was led to believe. Cause like when I was in school, people would ask me, "What am I doing?" And like one of my friends would interject, like, "He's an art major. What is he gonna do?" All right.
Damn.
Yes, it was joking, but it is some seriousness. It's
Truth
like,
every
oh
joke,
man, nigga, you should have did something else. You just wanted to go study art. Damn. You know, type of shit like that, and then you realize how much art and design and all that shit influences every aspect of our lives. It's crazy.
The real nigga shit though.
Real nigga shit. Everything is designed by an artist or a creative.
Yeah.
So as far as education, well, college and education, how important was it to your parents that you put it together? We'll start with Jess.
Just laugh, so you know what that mean.
Because I had no choice. Every Haitian child shall, graduate from something. But more specifically, my parents. It's like, we did, so you guys too. 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all have college degrees. And then I was like, okay. They kind of wanted us to get masters too, but I was like,
Did it
that's not my
have to
field.
be college?
Yes.
Like if you was like, yo, I want to go like drive trains, I passed the MTA test.
No, there was no. It's
Damn.
It's
High
it's
school?
degree are you getting out?
college. Huh?
It's college degree are you getting out?
Yeah.
Or you get
You will
murdered.
leave my house if you don't have a degree.
So it's not
I
even
feel-
a
I
money
feel like-
option? Like you could bring money
Well,
into the
It's
house?
for that also, but it's kind of like social standings. Like,
Oh, they just trying to impress their friends. That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. At your
It's not like we're related to. It's not like we're children.
I don't say that, but they
Okay.
just wanted us to have.
How about my
success.
happiness?
I can't. But for them, success was getting a degree. And so if you didn't have the degree, you don't really have a level of success or guaranteed success.
So now that, not to like talk about you and your parents' situation, but now that you're a successful like makeup artist.
No, they're cool. Yeah.
So, but isn't that, don't you look at them and be like,
No, because even for
really have
myself,
to go to
I wanted to have a
college.
degree.
okay, so outside of their motivation.
Outside of them, yeah. But
Gotcha.
they were a big motivator to make sure I did.
So you wanted to have the degree even knowing that you wanted to do makeup.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
At
you
the
found
time, I
that
wanted
later.
to be a doctor.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
was
that makes
bio,
sense.
pre-med, all that good
Oh,
stuff.
gotcha.
Yeah, then I
gotcha.
switched and I was like, I think I want to be a child psychologist. And I was like,
Children suck.
no, I'm just
First
too
class,
emotional of a
children
person to
dumb.
hold on to somebody else's baggage.
Even children.
Children is worse. The amount of things that children are going through.
Yeah, children suck.
Children that are being abused, they have a lot.
No,
to
I
deal with,
understand.
so
I understand.
I just can't deal with that. So I was like, you know what? The artistry part is calling my name. So,
Was it important to your parents?
So the children suck. Yes.
I'm laughing because in my head I'm like, I got abused every day. Nobody have a kid.
I wish I had somebody to talk to.
I was just like,
Tell me to go to college.
well, at that time, I was working in a hospital, so I was taking
It's
care
like,
of
Malik, if you can believe, you can achieve.
I can't.
No, it was important for me, and for my parents, especially because they didn't have the opportunity to go for it. So I'm the actually the first person in my family to graduate college. I know you hear that all the time, like like literally the first person, and I think now I'm the only person.
Damn, yeah, that's fire, bro. Congratulations. Way to set the precedent. That's it.
Hey, hopefully.
It's only up from here.
Perhaps.
How about you?
For me, was it important? It was and it wasn't, because my mother did put large emphasis on education. By the time I got to college, she was like, yeah, go to college, yada, yada, yada. But it wasn't anything that I guess was forced on me. It was either that or get a job. And, I didn't get a job. So I ended up going to college, getting a degree. Where was I going with this? Yeah, out of all of her children, like only 3 of us have gotten like college degrees or graduated, like completed with it 100% from college. Out of the 7 children that she's had, 3 of us have gotten a degree. And it's been fucking smooth sailing ever since, right? No, that's sarcasm.
My mom being successful with that without ever going to college. So it was more not, you got to go get your education. It was like, you're just going to go do something. So I was like, well, Mom, I don't want to go to college and waste your money and be lost. And she was like, be lost in college while you do something. So if I'd have been like, Mom, I'm going to go to the MTA, she would have been like, all right, great, go do it. But you were just not going to do nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what she just always wanted me to do something that was stackable. So college, if you're not going to be in college, what are you going to be doing? You're not going to just be the manager at Champs. That's not going to. Shout out to all the managers at Champs. Y'all cool, but that just wasn't enough to bring back to my house.
She was like, yeah, that shit sound good.
So, interesting enough. So, it wasn't too important because she doesn't feel like college
It's a necessity.
is attached to success. Like, she doing real estate, you go get your license and you can make $1 billion doing real estate and never have to go to college. So,
I agree.
that was a part of it. But, yeah.
No, because our parents are more old school, so they didn't know if that was an option.
They know mad people who ain't go to college and still popping, I'm
No,
sure.
they know a bunch of people that didn't go to college and they're not doing anything. That's what they know.
Yeah, but I feel like that's still like 50-50. There's a bunch of
It's
people who
not-
did
not
and
from
didn't,
their
and they're
circle.
like,
It's
they're
not
popping.
50-50.
That's
It's
because
So
all-
they don't know anybody who went to college and still a piece of shit?
I'm sure.
Not literally
I'm
shit.
sure.
a million.
They exist.
Shit,
They're
like,
there.
behavioral, but not like in success, like job wise.
So they don't know nobody who went to college that's making like $30,000 right now, and they like, yo, you in more debt than you ain't no salary.
No,
That's crazy.
they just know people on the other side that dropped out of high school and stuff, and their life didn't turn out so hot. So they're like, that's not, my children will not be statistics. That's what's on.
So I don't know nobody who dropped out of high school and just like made it. It was
Nope.
a swish.
Nope, because everyone that did that, they did not make it.
But not even drop out of high school, but like finish high school and just not go to college and go like go become a plumber, like
Not,
go.
not in our field.
No, then yo,
No,
damn.
yeah.
Sounds very elitist, but
Well,
that's
What
funny.
is something? College is important, I guess. But what is something that school didn't teach you that you would recommend to become a course?
Everything.
everything about adulting,
Damn, life.
Oh yeah, word. All the everyday shit.
taxes.
All the everyday.
All the everyday shit. Because literally
All right, let's-
everything you learn in school is not everyday shit.
All right, let's list our let's list our curriculum. 8 classes. Let's try. All right.
But
so
at what
taxes.
level? Oh,
Just so
Taxes
taxes
is
is one
one of them.
class.
money management,
Money
Yeah.
management. We're gonna go to
time management.
Property ownership.
time management, property. Do you want to say property,
Property
ownership?
management / ownerships of
Okay.
all along down.
Real estate.
Well,
Well, that would be
No,
bumped into that.
Come on, stop trying to steal Josh Sean.
No, I'm trying to make it sound a little nicer.
That wasn't good enough for you. Cooking class, home economics,
Bringing that
sex.
sex. That's
Or
it.
like a
Sex
like a
ed.
better emphasis on like sexual
like showing
education.
the positions or like
No,
how to
no,
protect
no.
yourself.
Well, just protect yourself, showing the positions, I would say, and like fucking like real conversations about
Fucking.
Yeah,
yeah.
not just that.
like real conversations about like, you know,
like when you got
it be
gonorrhea.
sloppy.
You would have avoided that. Shit like that. Magic.
that's STIs, but I'm like saying, and like also
No,
like
it's
more
okay.
mature conversations. Like, yeah, it's gonna be wild out there.
It's okay to have a couple city and
Not like because so it's not gonna be only like
Wait, say that again.
I missed that one.
Wait, no.
Good
Run
job.
that
So
back.
yeah, I missed it.
The no look.
I missed it. I missed it.
It's okay to have what?
You see, it's a serious conversation. I said, it's okay to know that you're going to have a couple City MD appointments.
Speaking of experience.
I was speaking more so to like the relationship.
No, but that
Talking
doesn't
about
make
like
sense,
relationships between
I'm just
people.
mad how he did it though. Like nobody caught it.
though. I didn't.
I was talking more so about like relationships between people and sex, not just like the biology of it or like the
Yeah, not making
diseases.
it so scientific.
Like the conversations that people should have with each other about it.
But Malik was right, like letting them know that there are services that are out there.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Everybody that thinks Planned Parenthood is just for abortions, like, it's not.
It's caliber.
Like I was saying. So that was 5 classes. Any other classes that we missed? No, we was on 6.
You said cooking?
We said home
Home
economics, yeah.
Okay.
That's like sewing, stitching, all that good stuff, cooking.
What else? Possibly.
But I was going to say, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say it the wrong place, but it was like teaching people how to be polite. No, not ethics. Etiquette. How to be in public to know, like, I think we need that because people be outside really loud, not using their inside voice.
I think this was. It's
For real?
not,
Oh, okay.
it's like a
In terms of how to like prepare food and eat the proper way. That's what you
emphasis. Oh, sorry.
Even in like social
It's
settings.
further,
and stuff.
further than that.
See, something that emphasizes creativity and creative expression. Because like you see a lot of like the top paying jobs, and the reason why people go to school to get their college degree is become a doctor, or a lawyer, or some shit like that. No emphasis is put on the more creative side or like the design side of things, which I said it before. A lot of like majority of the planet benefits from, like interesting ways of thinking and shit like that. That and like physical health and fitness as well. I feel have been de-emphasized.
I had gym class.
Outside of gym class.
Like-
It was like go do whatever you want to
Little
do
scooters
and
and
just write
shit.
it on the thing.
It's like as long as it's like when you look at the traditional gym, when you look at the traditional gym class, they set you out in somewhere, you run around. For
Yo,
some
y'all niggas
shit,
play
but-
volleyball for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, but like nothing.
Even worse, it was a bag full of a bunch of old balls for the last 10 years, just poured out. Be like, go have fun.
Right?
Half of them flat.
So it's nothing that's putting emphasis on like, hey, maybe I should not eat this, or maybe I should eat this, or maybe I should like partake in these kind of activities and all this other shit like that. Like,
The system is corrupted.
I was gonna say even like just a career-oriented course where they each week you'll see another profession. So it's not because when I was growing up, all I knew was doctor, lawyer. That was it. There was no okay, you could be a makeup artist, you could work in TV. It was like okay, this is TV. You can't reach that.
And it's funny how they just force that in your face, knowing that if you go in that field, the debt that's gonna come out back to school and
It's
itself.
crazy.
The system is really
and like
crazy.
I feel like the success rates in those realms are just as low. In terms of like, hey, I'm gonna end up as like this superstar doctor who's gonna do X, Y, Z and make
My
this
uncle
amount of
always
money.
said that. He said, there's a lot of broke lawyers out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is. I don't know. It's hard to.
but
if
it's
you
not.
a
It's not like
doctor-
advertised like that.
If you're a doctor and you broke, you got problems. Just say. To be
No,
a
I'm
doctor-
saying being able to reach the status of saying I'm a doctor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That success rate I feel is like a far lower than what they advertise to. You know?
And they should to become that's a surgeon, where it's like they test like how shaky your hand is
Yeah.
and shit. Like it's crazy. You really got to be born to be a doctor. It's crazy. All right. Well, while we are slaying college, let's talk about what is the most efficient thing that college did.
Meeting people.
Yeah, for me it was this, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main benefits of college, like putting me in a place where I had to go with other people and speak with.
Building connections and everything of
I
that
don't think
nature.
I did a good enough job at that though.
Look where you at
We
today.
went to
You
a
understanding
community
people,
Hello.
man.
No, yeah,
Look,
but
hello,
we
we're
did-
here. It's us.
No, this is later on in life.
Yeah.
Versus
You
we're
mean like
there
while you were in it?
while I was in it. Because we went to a commuter school, so it was like go to class, go home.
Yeah, it's
you were on a
different.
team, you hung out with the teammates,
Yeah.
and then you went home. So there was no like going to different areas of the school.
There's other places you can't leave. You just gotta be there.
Yeah. So if you're like away at college, then you kind of have to. It's better networking, I feel, as opposed to I'm
Well-
just gonna go to class and go home.
I guess it depends on the individual because this is commuter school for pretty much all of us, and
You just gotta work harder.
You gotta work harder. That's about it. Yeah.
I feel like I thrived better in high school. Because then you could mesh with different cliques because you're all in the same building versus
Yeah.
a campus with 7 buildings.
I mean, some motherfuckers
got
just ain't even trying to talk. Headphones on, going to class.
Yeah.
As if they show up.
What about you?
For me, it would be figuring out there's shit in life that you're gonna have to do even if you don't want to. So like that's what college taught me. So I'm gonna have to go home and write a paper about Christopher Columbus, and there's nothing that I can do.
I'm mad
If
as
my
hell you
grade
said that.
weighs on this, I will fail. He's gonna look at me and be like, "You like you gotta write this paper."
Who's gonna
And
look
it's
at you and say,
my
fuck you?
professor, he's
Christopher,
gonna be
I
like,
thought you
"Yo."
say Christopher Columbus. Fuck you. Write this fucking paper about me.
So it's like college taught me that,
Just
like,
lie.
yo, life ain't fair, and it's gonna be shit that you're gonna have to do in life that you ain't gonna want to do. That you're gonna find and be like, this don't make no sense.
I'm mad as hell you so right about that because it's like I want to quit my fucking job every day, but I got shit to pay for. I got
Exactly.
shit
It's
to-
like,
you know what I'm
yo, it's like, yo, honestly, I don't care what you got going on. You gotta write this paper and it's due by 2:00 on Tuesday.
Oh, you fail.
Make it work.
saying? Put it together. That, yeah,
And like
that shit is sad.
my professor used to always tell me, he used to be like, listen, you've already paid for it and I already got paid. So it's up to you.
That's a
Yo,
real
I
life.
always think that shit is so wild. How can you give me a failing grade for something I'm paying for? That's the biggest scam in the world. I'm paying for an F.
You wanna
This
know
is bullshit.
You want to know a school scam? Check this out. I took this professor
Everything?
last semester. Everything. Professor last semester, bro. He's a psych guy, whatever. He wrote a book about marriage, and he made it required for every student.
Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book.
Oh yeah.
It was on the
Majority of the
syllabus.
psych people they
He
buy.
wrote the book.
no.
Yeah.
He wrote the
Are you
book.
dead ass?
And it
Some
was
psych
required.
schools do that.
I fuck with it.
It was required
I'm buying the
material
book now.
for the class.
I need the book. He's that nigga, bro.
How you think he paying for his condo?
Exactly.
Yo.
Oh, I never heard no shit like
And
that.
he's lit. And it's like on the syllabus, no guys. It's a required text. And he's been teaching here for like 15 years.
What's
like,
his name?
And how much
I'll
stuff?
tell you
How much
off
stuff
camera.
does he actually use from the book?
Yo, bro, no lie, he made us open the book like 3 times all semester. And the 3 times he made it open it, he had this shit on the screen. So it was not even like you needed the book. But he cleaned up.
All right, girlfriend, that's a
Cleaned
mean come up, my
And
nigga.
it's a grade.
Can I
like, you
return
gotta
it?
Show him that you bought the book.
Yo,
It's a grade, like, because it's a red cover. So there's a day that
I
everyone
can't.
comes
I
in the
can't
class.
come in with the PDF.
No, everyone comes in the
think I
class.
might be a
and the
professor.
grade is everyone put their book
You
in the
can't
air like
photocopy
this.
the book and show it to the person who made the book.
Stop trying to extort me.
He can
Yo.
sue you for photocopying
That's
his book.
lit.
Talking
I
about
ain't gonna
college
hold you.
efficiency, right there, baby. He like, I will make this money back.
Built-in income.
Damn.
It does teach you to
That
be
fucked me
self-sufficient,
up.
though.
I gotta write a book.
Mad.
About to be a professor, write me a book.
Yeah, I would say that about college as well. The self sufficiency and like governing your own schedule and like starting to live your life.
Yeah.
Fucking what 18, 19 years by the time you're in college, or 18, 17, I think.
And ain't nobody waking
Right.
you up. Yeah.
18, 17, that's when they think, oh yeah, now you can just handle all this shit.
Here's life.
Which is weird because in high school, it's like you go to the guidance counselor. This is your schedule for 4 years. Then you come here. Oh yeah, you have to study and learn up on how to get your degree. When I had bio,
It's like, bro, you're an adult. Nigga, I just got here.
Exactly. The bio, what do you call it? Counselors were trash at the university we attended. And then so when I switched to psychology, there was nobody to say, you take this, this, and this. An upperclassman was like, go online, print out the paper that says the courses and the prerequisite, and do it by yourself. I planned my whole psych career and graduated in a year and a half of taking psych.
So basically, what you're saying is, what are these advisors getting paid all this money for?
nothing.
Useless.
They are.
Useless.
And when I had
Half the
biology,
time
they
they
was
are.
like, oh, if you mess up one class, you should just leave because I don't see you.
They don't
like,
even want to talk to
furthering
motherfuckers.
pre-med. No,
Come back at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, them niggas at the crib.
exactly.
Shit sad,
Time they're not gonna be there.
bro.
Exactly.
I got
Yeah.
to meet it right now. Come back at 3.
Like,
Then when they leave at 2:15.
like force you to buy a book that they wrote for the.
What would you say is more important, the stuff that you learned or the networking?
I still appreciate both.
For my particular circumstance, I would say more so the networking aspect. Yeah, because for me, the things that I learned was more so ways of thinking instead of like practicality and execution of things. Not to say that the ways of thinking isn't useful, but once you teach me how to think a certain way and come up with these great ideas, and I don't know how to actually do it,
Yeah.
that puts me in a bit of a pickle.
Bit of a pickle. I don't like pickles for the record.
Hey,
Pause.
yo.
Pause. As far as for me,
Wake your ass up.
probably the
Stuck a pickle.
networking. Because in my network out, it'll be a lifetime. I've learned like 3 things in college that I'm like, oh, I learned that in the classroom.
Yeah.
And I'm a psych major, so that says a lot. But there are things that I've learned that I'm like through life it's been proven, but it's like I would have learned outside of the classroom. But networking, I wouldn't trade you guys in for the world.
On my end. Bye. Fuck Malik. You too.
Damn, P.I.?
You too. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
Wait,
yeah,
dude.
right, but,
He look at y'all like, y'all fit for a square.
Before you condemn him, did we all answer the question?
I'm not gonna lie. What was the question?
What is more important in college, the material taught or socializing and networking?
I want to say, I said both. I appreciated both.
I think the socializing and networking.
You know, you like to get lit.
I didn't say all of that, but the socializing. Nah, the meeting of the people, because meeting people helped me get my job that I have now. It helped me want to be a coach. You know, love life.
Us,
you guys, well, you too, but I don't know where this guy came from.
it's really your whole life.
How do you even come every weekend? Who let you know about this?
Why?
It's a location for a reason.
Nah, but
don't
even
even go
you,
here.
you helped me get my apartment and everything. Like, nah, but socializing has actually saved me. What'd you say?
Understanding real estate.
Nah, but yeah, socializing and networking definitely.
Yeah, I remember how I met you too. You was asking me about some like house shit at the gym, off the humble. It's crazy.
But we're here now, so anyway.
Thanks to the college. Do you feel that people who didn't go to college can learn any profession?
No.
I think yes.
Not any profession.
Who didn't go to college, or are you saying like college specifically, or and not like any form of schooling?
Yeah, let's say no form of schooling.
No form of schooling. They
Could
could
you learn
just
how to do
hop off the
anything?
couch and do heart surgery.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What I'm saying is okay, let's say you didn't go to college, but you hop off the couch and you hang out with a heart surgeon, and you with that person every day for the next 3 years. Could you learn how to be a heart surgeon? And you didn't go to college.
Who am I practicing on?
yeah, that's illegal.
Okay,
can't, like,
so
practice.
can you be like self-taught? Like if you be like, yo,
I'm not saying you can't, because you definitely can, because you know
all the information, all the tests.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Information, but the practicality is what's going to be missing. That's what they need to go.
Will you be like
for.
legally allowed to do it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Though. So I'm saying like.
So yes, you can.
Hypothetically,
You can.
The practicality, unless they're using like real people, are they using real people?
Why would you not? But
Okay, well then you
That-
get a
that
couple
would be the
homeboys. Yo, y'all support me? Let me hold y'all.
let me like amputate your foot. What?
Let me cut y'all open.
I don't know who.
As long as you put everything back, dog.
See, that's support. That's lying. We know what kind of friend you is.
You're not cutting me open. That's what I know for sure.
But like, yeah, if you take it from that stance, yeah, and you can learn.
We can hear you. What?
We're not flying by this shit too fast. I feel like we're gonna finish over. I'm like, damn, we're gonna do another 30 or not?
Not whispering.
I feel like
Oh,
I
I'm like,
feel like
You just said it's almost over. I don't want to go home. No more locked doors.
I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, from that stance, anything can be learned, right? Outside of college, whether you be able to legally do it, that's a different
Yeah.
question. But yeah,
So
I'm saying there's a great amount of things that you can learn on the fly and be great at that. But there's certain there's a big group over here.
Like, what is
I would
this
never
group?
let you do
what is this group that you can't go home and teach yourself? Like,
anything involving surgery or like that kind of physical help. You can like learn the practicality of like what to eat and how to train the body on that way. Like you don't have to go to college to be able to be a physical trainer. But like in order to do a colonoscopy and do biopsies, I'm gonna need you.
you're gonna need some colons.
Exactly.
look, I guess you have a point.
I'm gonna need you.
They're
to
not
know
just
how to
selling them
operate
at
the
the.
machine. So when it's going in and you're like squeezing,
It's like, yeah, let me get like 4 pounds of human colon.
Back it up. Separate
Back it up.
Oh my God.
they're not just selling them.
Great example, but when you have the camera, you have to know when to like click the button to open it up to cut the piece for the biopsy.
But then again, I guess we also kind of trickle into like what is a school or college or like an institution of learning, because if we're gonna go subscribe to the whole thing of like, oh, we can go online and like learn it ourselves, or we're really learning it ourselves when we're getting it from other people who have what's the word, contributed to the source of knowledge in a way like how a school kind of does, like a bunch of individuals come together to learn shit.
Do you feel that people who didn't go to college can learn any profession?
We already did that.
We did that.
I'm asking the same question over and over again. How would a job have to pay you for you not to go to college?
Is that the question?
Well, you skipped some questions, man. Did you feel you understood the material better than the teacher
So you
sometimes?
didn't airdrop me the shit, asshole?
You got the wrong
Because I don't
one.
have that,
Oh.
kid. The question's right here.
It looked like it.
I hate this nigga,
Big
man.
man. You all right? You all right?
First of all, I ain't like the way I read the shit. And then it's the wrong shit. I read the shit like I'm in first grade, and then it's actually... I'm writing the question from now on.
How?
I'm writing the question.
I was like, why are you reading it like that?
Oh,
That
man.
was your cousin.
Did you feel you understood... Shout out to Floyd. If you ever want to give me money, I ain't say it. Money, I'm with you, brother. Did you feel you understood the material better than the teacher sometimes?
I never paid attention that much. No, I'm just playing. But, nah. I guess not.
Sometimes, yeah. Especially on the psych courses. Once you read the book and understand the practice, you're fine.
I feel like maybe there are examples as a psych major. I feel like their examples sometimes were outdated. Like you've been teaching the material for a couple of years now, so you need like a more up-to-date, relevant point to connect to like the people in this classroom, not the people 12 years ago that you were teaching.
Most of the time, no. I didn't feel like I knew it better. But it is different as far as what I was learning in school because, like I said, they taught you like ways of thinking, and my ways of thinking isn't subjectively better than their way of thinking. That being said, my way of thinking was better than with.
I ain't paying attention enough. So we both was fucked up.
We both was fucked up.
PJ, you don't know this either? Next.
Would anyone go get their master's degree?
I don't need it for my career, so.
Nope.
I've gotten extra like certifications specified to my practice, but not master's. Doesn't make sense.
I don't believe I will go for my master's because I have my bachelor's degree right now. Nobody fucking cares.
I want to go to law school, so eventually I have to do higher education.
Higher.
Higher. So,
Yeah, we see you in a few years. But yeah. What's the next question?
you don't want to read it? How much would a job have to pay you for you to not go to college or to not have gone to college?
70 and better, dog.
The same
Yeah.
or more if I did go to college and get my degree.
Because basically, once you have that first leg in, you don't necessarily have, or you don't need that college experience.
Because, like, who really cares? It's like people get inside the school and go to college and they obsess over their GPA. And I've had conversations with people who are still in college, like, oh, my GPA is such and such. I was like, nobody gives a
Nobody's gonna pay
shit.
attention to that.
Nobody
That's
gives.
it. It's not on the degree.
I graduated with a 2.0003. Dead ass.
They have to give you
It's
the
higher than
whole
2.
degree to let you in.
Maybe. Once I said a 3, I said, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We can walk that stage. That shit means nothing.
But is there a grade point average
minimum?
for masters?
To get
For certain
in?
programs,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like what? Like a 3
I think
or
it's a
2.5?
Psych, I know it was a 3.
I know a 2 ain't going to cut it.
Mad people are struggling to get a 3 and they, wow. Talk about
I just, like
separation.
I said, it's like, it's not on the degree when you graduate. So, like, when my joint hang up on the wall and your joint that's a 4.0 hang up on the wall,
It's the same degree.
just say bachelor's, baby. So,
It does.
hey, I had a whole lot more fun than you did.
It's like we in the same
For
place.
entertainment purposes only. I had that fun.
City MD.
Oh, no.
I said that out loud.
What would you have done without a college degree?
Hit the block. Watch Paid in Full. You
I just don't
know.
know nothing about that.
Nothing about that.
What? You crazy.
Hitting the block? Of course wasn't doing
You
no
just
drugs.
Ma, I've been hugging the block.
You just say you found the bags by your crib.
That's right. Hustling rocks.
No, I said I saw a bag up here.
Oh.
This is not funny. But he's like, I don't know about hitting the block. I was like, this girl just pulled you to the ground.
You should know the first thing about hitting the block.
Face-to-face basis.
They don't know about that.
Block, just block. Nah.
I don't want to.
Basically, a long time ago in Brooklyn, she got into a fight. Her on the ground came into contact. Hitting the
You
block.
won, though. You won. That's how we're going to tell the story.
In the block.
Because it wasn't necessarily a real fight. Though.
You here today.
She
That's all
won
that
because
matters.
you further in life.
Yeah.
And they still at that building.
Ow.
Like,
Peter was like, what sound is that?
I don't know.
a degree.
I would have probably started my career sooner.
Maybe. I would have fell into something. Something.
Can we do something somewhere?
Yeah.
Did you find makeup in college? Like, were you like walking around the hallways like, that shit is fucked up. I need to change this. There's too many fucking faces walking around here. Y'all need me.
This is I'm the only girl, and I was always into makeup, but I didn't have anybody to teach me, so I was self-taught.
Gotcha.
And so I was like, I want to be a doctor, but I also like this makeup thing, so we're gonna play around with it and see whichever one. And I was like,
Either way, you're going to fix some shit.
yeah.
Makeup seems a little bit easier.
No, not that, but it played to more of my passions versus.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just said doctor just because it was the logical thing to do. That was gonna guarantee me money, but it wasn't a passion.
That Haitian pressure.
Oh yeah. But then I talked to my parents. They was like, "We never said you have to be one."
You didn't have to say it.
I said, "Oh my God, I thought I did." And no, you just said one day, and that was a true story. I just woke up one day in like junior high. I was like, "I'm gonna go to college. I mean, college and high school. I gotta figure out my life right now." 13, and I told myself I need to be a doctor. From where? I don't know.
I hear you. A long time ago, I wanted to be some kind of scientist. And then I realized how much work going to that science shit. I was like, maybe not.
Questionnaire.
Oh, I forget. It's all on me. Yeah. Could I have done my degree?
The way you said that is crazy. I forget it's all on me.
What?
Carrying the team on my back.
Now I'm,
PJ can't read it.
now I'm laughing at your haircut. Like, you remind me of them niggas, like, what Jermaine Dupri signed before Bow Wow? That
Chris Cross?
Yeah, you remind me of them niggas
I
right
never
now.
seen them, so
But you know the name.
I know hip hop history, you know. A couple names to my
They
head.
look like you, but smaller, and their hoodies were backwards.
They had the little twist like your shit.
All right. Do you feel do you feel
Hooked on phonics. Hooked on phonics. Hooked on Malik.
do you feel a degree takes too long to obtain?
Yeah.
I feel
Yes.
like it depends.
Depends on what.
Depends what you're trying to learn. Oh, yes. Because they make you do the general education bullshit. So if we jumped into it, I would do it in a year or 2 years or
Yeah.
whatever. But the fact that you got to learn biology. It's
They should
like,
make you do those intros.
Yeah,
in
because
high
they
school,
just
make
do that
count.
for padding for you to spend more money. But if you
Of
can get
course.
right into the shits, then yeah, it can compress that shit. And if that's all you're doing and you're not worrying about all the other bullshit,
Turn 4 into 2.
Yeah.
facts. Or maybe 1.5.
1.5.
Or I was going to
Right.
say 1. Maybe that's a little
Six
bit
That's,
too
months.
much.
that's pushing it. Nah, you can't get a
Not
whole
about 6
major in
months.
6 months?
None of us.
That might depend a little bit more on what you're doing.
So my next question would be: would you guys rather, if you could do it all over again, would you rather do trade school or still go to college?
I'd have been a plumber.
I would still go to college, but I would know to do it how I did it the second time, the first time. Like skip the whole biology thing and just went straight to psych, graduated in a year and a half, and then went on to do my makeup.
Yeah, if I would- that's about it.
Trade school's looking pretty wavy. Can become an electrician. Y'all niggas need electricity.
I said $6 an hour out the gate.
Something.
Really?
Right?
For real. They caked up.
About to become an electrician?
Nope.
And do makeup?
Nope. Fix your lights and blend the smoky eyes. Nope.
Yep.
That's I.
But for me, college. I agree. I would have, if I would have known how to do it the first time in terms of like 4x4, I'm going to do shit that I don't want to do. Like if I could just figure out how it's going to go, kind of.
Feel structured better.
Yeah, feel structured better.
That's
Figure out
just
better
how-
information.
If they would have added that into high school, like how to actually plan out your schedule for college.
That party
be
last night
beneficial.
was awfully wavy.
Like when you get into
That
college, you're like, oh
Asher-
yeah, just do
Asher
4
was a hard
classes a
song.
semester and you'll be fine. No, you got to do 5 to 6 classes a semester and then you'll be okay.
Then
And
they
it
wouldn't
sucks,
make any
especially
money.
for the athletes, because they got
That's
no
their
choice.
Business.
They gotta have 12 credits or better.
Yeah.
Gotta be full time.
But even still, 12 credits can be 4 classes. Like when I
Yeah.
was doing track, 4 classes was fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. It sucks, especially like for commuter schools. Because schools, you gotta be an athlete. Just make sure you study. No scholarship, especially like a Division 3.
Yeah.
No scholarship. So it just makes life a lot tougher. And they want you to sit here and spend all this money for these classes and take all these extracurricular classes. It's backwards, man. Shout out to the government.
Ha.
Y'all killing the game,
Since
literally.
forever.
What are your thoughts on online classes?
They are great, even though I've never taken any. It's good that that's a resource that's there for niggas who are smarter than me and know that the internet
Niggas.
exists and I don't have to come to a building and learn this shit.
Do it right from the crib. That nigga shit.
But then in a way, it's also kind of a little bit harder because there's more accountability on yourself too
Yeah.
to like log in or whatever the process is.
Not everybody can actually do that successfully.
I took my first online class this past semester, in the winter semester. My professor was an asshole.
And you never
He
even
was
seen
so
them.
trash because I never seen him and I couldn't say nothing to him. And he called me defensive in an email. And it was like, you only talking tough because I could never see you. If we was in person,
It'd be the same energy.
you'd say better. I wouldn't say nothing to you, Professor. But yeah, online class, it was cool. It was Dominican Heritage, so it was like, you just kind of regurgitate information. But it's cool because there's no tests and I struggle with tests.
So why were you defensive?
Yo, you really want So, a part of the class, we had to submit a discussion post every morning by noon. Then had to respond to 3 peers by 12 midnight. Boom. So every day he would say about my discussion post that the font was wrong in my submission on Blackboard. So I'm like, okay, can you let me know the font that you want me to use? This motherfucker going right back and be like, the default font on Blackboard. What the fuck does that mean? What is the default font on Blackboard?
But it's like an online thing, so it automatically goes
Yeah.
into that font.
You can't
So I was
choose
like, hey,
all
the fact that this is a problem, can you just tell me the exact like Times New Roman, whatever? He's like, no, it's just a default one. If you're having problems, go to IT. That's the same face I made. Yeah.
The fact that it was a problem
For the
him,
font, I got 15-point deduction for fonts.
I don't know. I would have took that up with his supervisor.
He deserved it.
Defensive.
Yeah, so online classes, have y'all taken? Do y'all like them?
Never had.
Never had one. Do I care for online classes? Hell no. Should people take online classes? Fuck no. I don't fuck what they got going on in life. I need you to talk to the motherfucking teacher in motherfucking person.
What is
God
going
damn
on?
it.
Had a lot on your chest.
No.
Exactly.
I ain't like the way that nigga did you.
All right, his name is... No, you don't say off camera. Go get him. All our fans go find him.
all trio.
Not even all trio, y'all.
Oh, man.
Nah. That's the highlight right there. Oh, tree,
All 3 of our fans. That's great.
that hurts. That hurts. I'm tired of being the only one watching the show every day. Make sure we get views and shit.
Please watch us.
Please.
All right. The biggest burden of college for some, because I'm blessed that I don't. But does anyone have college student loans? Well,
I
not
did.
college student loans.
I was.
Did
Yeah.
they gone?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Do you know how long I've been out of college? For it to not have been paid off by now?
Okay.
What? Pump your brakes.
Relative to the amount of money that I owed.
Okay.
I'm not talking about.
I was
people
about
who
to
went
say,
school.
there's a bunch of people
No, I'm
who
not
owe
talking
mad
about
money.
those that owe $40,000 per year. We went to a school where it was $12,000 a year, and I paid it off.
Don't give him no pass. Y'all weak.
I mean,
Pay the
I
joint.
went to a private school before this shit. That shit cost money.
I didn't have any loans or anything like that at all because I was poor and I didn't really have to pay for anything. It was all paid for by the government.
Hey, guys, beat him.
So,
I didn't have that luxury. They said our parents.
thanks, Mom.
Thanks,
But they don't take into consideration that parents could have 4 kids in college at the same exact time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's your fault.
That's my fault.
We didn't tell you have that many kids. And I'm going to go to college at the same time. Maybe I should have held some back.
Waited a few years.
Sent them in
It's like,
increments.
nah, wait a second. It's like, but I'm already 21. Yeah, you go wait a little longer.
No, the parents helped us out for the first couple years, and it was like, oh, y'all
It's like, y'all
together.
niggas,
That money
y'all
hit.
niggas still learning?
So, student loans.
So P.
But they don't teach you how to properly pay for it back. And so I had to have a friend who
That's the hustle.
does business in order to know how to pay everything off, and she put me on a budget in order to pay off my loans.
Wow, shout out to her. Do you mind sharing the budget? Because I know some people that I know that's gonna watch this is struggling with
No,
student
it was
loans.
just pertaining to me. But basically, you'd want to cancel the smallest one, because how they have it for our particular school, they gave you like smaller ones with lower interest, and then there's bigger ones with bigger interest. So she said, cut the first one that's the smallest, so it was like $1,000. Then tackle the one with the highest interest rate, so that you're seeing more of a drop in it. And then after that one is paid off, then you just have the last one, which is like
Clean
the
it
rate
up.
that's in the middle, which is not gonna add that much interest on top of it. And always pay more than the minimum. Don't pay the minimum, because you're gonna be paying that for like 10 years of your life.
Everybody watching this is like, what school y'all go to? Columbia? Is that cheap?
So Columbia only 12,000. Columbia 12,000 a month.
Basically.
No lies. That's what it feels. For me, I'm blessed. I don't have any student loans.
Lucky.
We was filling out the FAFSA and shit, and when they was like, yeah, you gotta put all your bank information or your tax information, one was like, we just gonna pay for it. It's just- they ain't gonna dip into our lives. We good. And that's where we left it. And I'm blessed, and shout out to her.
So wish I had y'all situations. I was in a private school, lived on the dorms. Then I came to city, still lived on the dorms. My student loans was $100K.
Private school loans came with you?
Was?
It was 100K.
They attended your community school, your commuter college classes as well. They were sitting in the seat next to you.
Oh, hell
100K
no.
loans.
Hell.
Don't worry, PJ. We're gonna get through that.
Boy, that shit was stressful.
100K?
100K altogether, bro.
Jeez.
Time out. 100K?
How long did you go to that school?
A year and
Yeah.
a half.
And you racked up on. Oh my.
No, I'm saying including with the dorms and stuff here. as
How
well.
many years
Oh.
altogether?
What, school?
Yeah. How long did it take you to graduate?
5.
100K?
100K.
Oh, this is at the
They
end.
gave you a rapper deal.
Tell me about it.
100K for your
and
5
And I'm
years?
almost finished. I got 7 left.
Can we? We're gonna start a GoFundMe. Donate 7 to us.
7 years.
Yeah.
7.
$1 a view. We good. You got
Oh, damn,
$48.
you should have said higher.
Yeah.
You should have said higher. Like
Yeah.
donate like 10, so we could like.
Yo,
That's the rest.
That's 480.
We keep 3.
I need
PJ
that.
get 7.
I need that.
Would you look, I got to inquire. You willing to do something strange for a little piece of change?
So, he says a lot of things we don't really pay attention to.
You gonna tell me off camera? You gonna tell me off camera?
Says the man who never mind.
Do you guys think that school should be free?
Mm-hmm.
You know, city schools are free now. You just have to work
There's
in
a lot
New
of-
York for a few years. You're still gonna be in New York for a few years after. You
But
can bite the bullet.
you gotta work for
The city.
the city though. It's not.
No, you just have to work in the city, not for it. Just work in the city. Stay as a resident, so that the money that you're
Talking to the microphone. I'm sorry. That was
You
that
just
was
have
that
to
was that was
work.
heavy-handed.
I know who in charge now.
Start beef.
only right now. You just have to work and live in the. Why your mouth is twitching like that?
Because it'd be twitching.
He tough as hell on camera, right?
Don't judge me.
They're just making that a rule so
Why is he
that you
looking
can
at my
add
mouth?
to the economy of the city that you. Because I looked up and it was like. The
It's
flicker-
behind a microphone.
No, you came to the side and started flickering like you gonna beat me when we get off camera.
All right. Continue. Sorry.
But yeah, they're just trying to add to the economy of the state that
I
they're
thought you had to
adding for
work for the
No.
city.
2 years working in the city and living there.
When did they start this?
In the last
Last
4
year.
years, I think.
Wow,
No,
trash.
last 2 years.
Oh, last 2 years.
Yeah.
They could have started that earlier.
But the
So
trick
it's New York
is,
and I think California that does it.
you still gotta apply for like FAFSA and Pale, and then
Yeah.
they give it to you after. So
And then
I'm still
agree
out.
for 2 years of their life to be in the state that you're agreeing to this.
After you graduate.
Yeah. Which is like, you're gonna be home saving money and working. So
Should all
That's a
colleges be
trade-off.
free?
Yes.
I think so.
Fuck all that.
they're
I
free
do
in other
think so.
parts of the world, and they're doing just fine.
Are they?
really
I
free in
don't
other parts of the
know. I
world?
don't know that for sure if
Yeah.
they're doing fine or not.
Yeah.
Even like the Duke of like London, it's free. No.
Well, none of us live in London at the moment, so I don't really know. But
I don't know, but like
Totally
I
back.
think it should be free. There's a few things I think should be free. I think the internet should be free as well because now it's like a fucking.
It is free. You just got to pay with your information.
Oh, you gotta have
you
on
still
somebody
pay
else's
for the
Wi-Fi.
hopefully they
But
should
they ain't
open.
really making you pay for the Wi-Fi. You paying with your information. Like your little
You are
$20 that
paying
you
for
giving them,
Wi-Fi.
the little $20 they ain't really. That's not.
Oh,
They still
it's your
taking it, though?
identity.
Yeah, it's your identity that you're really paying with.
All the stuff that you're streaming.
Yeah, that's what they. Your little $20 ain't.
What your
paying-
porn searches look like?
That's the next question,
Yo.
Jay. Look on the list. Look.
Yo.
What's your porn searches look like?
That is, you don't understand, yo. That's the only reason I'm scared of being famous. Yo, I be thinking like, yo, if they go, if,
so hard.
yo, if they go up to my search shit, my search engine look crazy.
What's your search?
Relax.
Yo, I'm
should've
telling you,
relaxed.
yo,
I'll let you know.
hardcore in the gym.
Going to
That's the real you.
Hardcore in the gym.
That's the real you.
That's the real
I've been
you.
looking up shit like that, like, yo, pounded from the grounded. Yo, my nigga, my search engine is, yo, I be scrolling on the side like, wow, yo,
Never clear your cache. Never clear your thing.
man, they could get all that. Don't let me say nothing crazy.
You look at your history and decide what have I become.
Yo, hold on. Your man said pounded from the ground.
This shit sounded interesting. Shit sounded.
You thought I had a good
Was it?
storyline?
I'm gonna look that shit up tonight.
Hell no,
Pounded
man.
from the ground.
It was just all pounding, no grounding.
Nigga was fucking the ground. Nigga was fucking the ground. I'm like, what's going on here? Nigga found some dirt with a hole in it.
Pounded from the ground.
Nigga was going ham. Hold up now.
Some dirt.
That's dry as hell. How you get on that? Nigga ain't put no.
Just soil.
That's why I said, damn,
One soil.
y'all fucked me up with that search engine. I'm thinking about all that crazy shit.
Oh my god. Pounded from the ground.
I'm telling you, man. Swingers.
Write
all
that in
types
your
of
notes.
Yo, I'm gonna look that up later.
Search that.
Pounded from the ground.
shit. You know, I want to tell you the craziest shit I seen, but that's for another show.
Nah, we got it. We got it.
We got
You gotta
time.
tell them now, just because it's like.
We got time.
Yeah.
This one scene I was watching, right? It was one of those, you know, when the girl gotta catch the cum.
Cream pie.
Your cream pie, whatever, however you want to call it.
Facial.
Facial. No, she had to like catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Like in her
In her
hand.
mouth.
In her mouth, kind of
Oh.
shit, right?
Oh, a cum shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
A cum
A
shot.
cum shot.
Say it loud and clear.
Shot. You know what I'm saying? But she top she topping son off.
Straight up mid.
Oh,
She's there like this. Swing, bada, bada, bada. Swing, bada.
all type of wild.
No, he just said this. He didn't say this. He's like this.
You gotta twirl it up. But
To catch the signals and shit.
so the shot was for her, to catch it. So at the
Now,
last
I'm saying it like that.
flicking
at the last
That's
second,
what she's doing.
at the last second, she got scared and she moved. It hit the cameraman right in his face. But that was crazy too, because the camera like, oh, it got me. But what's crazy too,
That nonchalant?
the
Oh, it
craziest
got me?
shit. The craziest shit is that's when I respected these motherfuckers. They're professionals. The nigga that who was doing the coming was like, don't worry about it. Got another one.
He had more than one in the clip in a matter of seconds.
30 seconds later, they finished the scene. I said, nah, these niggas is different, bro.
It's called master editing.
You think so? Cause I'm at the crib like,
I ain't
hold
trying
up,
to think
now.
about it like that,
Hold up,
but-
now. Do I got 30
Come back
seconds?
that fast.
He said, what's wrong with my shit?
I'm walking through the crib and questioning myself.
Like my cool down time is a lot longer.
There's
But
no way.
man, listen, these niggas is professional now. I ain't gonna hold you.
So is that why you don't like online? Is that why you don't like online classes?
I could never actually get to the assignment.
He's getting sidetracked.
And don't let my mother. Oh shit. Oh, embarrassing moment, Mom. Please don't judge me. I was 13 years old. Finally got my first computer. My shit got frozen on the porn site. Son had to come to the crib to check this shit. And I had to really.
You had to explain to him why.
What is that shit called, bro?
What?
I'm 13. I'm 13. I don't know shit like this going on. When motherfuckers be smashing animals.
Bestiality?
Bestiality. Nigga walked in my shit on some bestiality. You know how crazy I look?
Wait a second.
The pig was getting him. You know how crazy I look? The pig was getting him. Oink. Yo, the pig was getting him. Oink, oink, nigga.
Oink.
Mad pork, no Muslim. Yo, man. Balls. My balls.
Probably still tell that story to this day. Like, yo, one time I walked in this little kid room.
But imagine how
And he changed the animal every time.
imagine how my mom felt that this is my son watching.
She's like, my kid's slow.
Where did I go wrong?
Bestiality. Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, so in-person school?
What was the question?
But yeah, online classes is cool.
See how he just come full circle?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
This is how you really understand
Something
people.
else. He was like,
Yo,
his subjects.
I got two more for y'all, then I'm gonna let y'all go home. All right. Do you think taking a gap year hurts or helps in continuing school?
I think it hurts. Just do it in one shot and then take the gap year after. Some people take the gap year, then they do it and come back.
I'm laughing because son tried to do it in one shot and Shorty missed him.
Nah, you gotta take a gap year. Gotta recuperate.
Do it again, I got it.
Just off the strength. It's like, don't worry. I planned for this.
No, but I agree with you. I don't think people should take gaps.
Okay.
I tried and my people was like, fuck out of here.
Yeah. I was always warned about that. Like, don't just go straight while you're in the moment. Go, because once you stop, you never know. Something's gonna happen.
That's a fact.
I mean, I'm sure that there's people who that definitely works for. I've never been in a situation where I was able to take a gap year and like come back and be cool with it. But I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people where it works just fine. You
So,
know,
like-
it all depends on the person.
Yeah, guys. So, will you guys be here next week with us?
Maybe, are you asking us or are you asking them?
Well, you guys and them. Well, they don't have a choice. Are you guys coming back next week for another episode?
Understanding
All three, y'all.
True, y'all.
Oh, shit.
I hope there's more than 3 people that watch the show. That's not me, PJ, and Ruben.
That's crazy. 2 of our
Another
co-hosts don't even watch the shit.
I can't rewatch myself. He knows this is the thing. Once it's out
Hey,
there, it's
yo.
out
Nah.
there.
If it was $1 million check behind there, you could be watching all day.
Yo, this is so irrelevant, but it's funny that you said that. Because, like, my father, when I used to, like, go look for shit, he used to tell me to go look for shit. And I used to be like, yo, it's not there. He, like, look for it like it's damn pair of Jordans. And then,
Your
for
ass
some
go
reason,
looking.
I used to find them. It's like motivation. You look harder.
How's your dad doing?
He's solid.
That's cool. And they say, hell yeah, it's the difference between black love.
Damn, that episode never gonna make it out, huh? Oh, we are gonna do it.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Well, all right.
I'm
Do you guys
gonna-
have
I'm
an
gonna need a pause
exciting week?
before that episode.
I think Jeff's gonna punch me in the face that episode.
Now we can do that.
A little slappy slap.
So, with that being said,
Anyone have anything
fuck, I
exciting
lost my
this
train
week?
of thought.
Anything exciting this week?
Like coming up
Yeah.
outside of work?
Yeah.
No.
I hope that. Finish money.
Money time. How about PJ?
I'm gonna be sitting at a desk.
Hell no, man. Don't be surprised if I see $1 million by the end of this week. Playing a lotto every day.
AKA bet a lot of money on a football game and he on
So that means you won't be surprised if that happens?
Nah, it won't be.
You won't be, it's just be like some regular shit.
You gotta
Would you
keep
be
the same energy.
Would you be surprised if it didn't happen?
Facts.
It's like, fuck. What?
So $1 million, like, you leaving us or you still?
Well, I was planning on bringing Jess, Naj, and Ruben with me. And you.
Y'all can just put me on Skype. I'm good. Computer screen right here. Well, guys,
Keep the computers putin'. Boobity bootin'.
And the boosters boosting.
Shout out to Harlem, baby.
And
What up?
little yellow diamonds in my ear.
Call him
Lemon
Lemon
head.
Head.
Your
Ooh.
lemon head.
Woo.
Thank you for coming back to episode 11.
12.
12. It don't
12
matter.
of Understanding People.
Shout out to Damo.